Hello, good morning, man of God and woman of God. My name is Stella. I just have a testimony to just testify of the goodness of the Lord. It was around 1.5, 2 weeks ago that I started getting chest pain, and I was fasting. I got worried. Obviously, I'm a mother of 4. I was so worried. I went to the emergency and they did all sorts of tests. They did an ECG. I had to do an X-ray, and when the results came out, they found out that I had. The doctor said that I had. I'm just reading it. The doctor said that the findings were the cardiac silhouette is borderline enlarged in transverse dimension, which is abnormal, particularly for patients' age. Yeah, so that means I will show you. I'm just covering. I don't know. It's right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it means that the doctors explained that my heart, it was something to do with my heart. There was an enlargement that could need surgery in the future. But I prayed. I told God, I'm fasting. How can this happen to me? I went home, I cried, but then I continued praying and fasting. Then I had to follow up with a cardiologist. I did follow up with a cardiologist 2 days after visiting the hospital. They did an ultrasound and all the heart tests to just see the abnormalities the doctors diagnosed me with. Then I had to wait for a couple of days. I had to wait for 6 days for the results to come out, and it was yesterday that the doctors called me and they asked me. I was coming from work, and everybody who gets a doctor's call when you're waiting for your results, you know how that feeling is. So the doctors told me, Stella, are you around somebody? I said, yes, I'm outside and I'm on my way home. We need you to go to a private place. We don't want to, anyone to hear your medical results or something like that. And then I stepped out in a quiet place, and the doctors asked me all this medical history about, any person in your family with heart problems. I said, no, not that I know of. But it's because of the prayers, internal ministry. I always join your prayers, and I tap into everyone's testimony pretty much. I'm always there tapping in, and of course it's faith. What your ministry has taught me is faith. If you don't have faith, I don't think anything can happen. It's the faith that I had. I trusted in God, and yesterday when the doctors spoke with me, they said, your heart is normal. Ignore the findings we found in the X-ray. There is no enlargement anymore. There is no abnormalities in your heart. With the ultrasound results, everything is perfectly normal. Go, live your life. Don't worry, and you have nothing to worry about. So I just wanted to say thank you to your ministry. I want to say thank you to God, for the healing. And may he extend the same healing he did to me to other people. I mean, with a heart, that's a big deal. So I'm just very thankful. And I always told myself, God, if you do something good, I'm going to testify. That's why I'm doing this, and I want to shame the devil. Thank you very much, Eternal One Ministries, and for all the members, for the prayers. For those with testimonies, I encourage you to always, testify. God bless you all.